So I want to talk about food and anxiety. You know, some people say, "Oh, I have panic disorder because of what I ate." That might or might not be true for everyone. Um, for myself, let me explain. You know, when I used to work, where I used to work, my last job that I haven't worked for 2 years, right? So I where I used to work, when I started working there, I used to work from 2 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. That's not really graveyard, that's like a swing shift. And then I went to the morning shift, and then I started working graveyard 1 year, and then I stayed at graveyard for a couple of years, and then I went to morning, then went back to graveyard. Um, but where I used to work at, I used to drink coffee. Not just for the because of when I work at graveyard shift, I used to drink coffee when I was working during the day shift. You know, I used to work at random times like during the mornings. Sometimes it'll be 4 a.m. to 12:30. Sometimes it's 6 to 2:30. Sometimes 8 to 4:30. And then there's sometimes 11 to 7:30. And then once I start working at night, it's graveyard shift. Sometimes we work at 9 to 5:30, 10 to 6:30. 12 a.m., which is midnight, to 8:30 a.m., things like that. So I would drink caffeine a lot, lots of coffee. Sometimes I'll drink up to like 3, 4 cups. Sometimes I'll go buy energy drinks. Like I'll drink up to 2 cans a day. Within I'll drink 1 can, finish 1 can, and I'll drink the next can. Do I notice my heart rate increase when I'm drinking caffeine? Especially energy drink. I would say yes. Sometimes my heart does start racing a little bit, but it doesn't make me think that I'm having a heart attack. It doesn't make me think I'm gonna die, um, anything like that. So once I start having a panic disorder, I slowly ease off of the caffeine because when I drink caffeine, when I did have a panic disorder, it increased my heart rate. So why I start drinking caffeine? Once I start having a panic attack, once my heart rate jumps up, right? Without me even drinking anything with caffeine, so I start thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack because I wasn't drinking caffeine. I wasn't drinking anything that had caffeine. I wasn't drinking soda. Why is my heart racing? Why is my heart racing when I'm waking up in the middle of the night? Why is my heart racing when I'm just sitting down eating? Things like that. So I start thinking, whatever if my heart starts racing once I'm eating, or once I'm done eating, I start going back to look at to start thinking, what did I just eat? Or what did I just drink? And then I start thinking, oh my God, I can't eat this, I can't drink this because it's giving me anxiety. And I start saying, oh, I'm not going to eat this anymore because it's giving me anxiety. How it's increasing my anxiety. It's so whatever I ate, whatever I drink that it did make me more panicky. It became a trigger to me. It's like I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys that have a panic disorder, you're gonna start thinking whatever you do, wherever you're at, and you have a panic attack, you're gonna automatically think that's your trigger. But we all know deep inside that our trigger uh, or something we create in our own mind. So if you go outside and then you had a panic attack in front of a stop sign, you're gonna start thinking, oh, this stop sign or every stop sign it's gonna be a panic disorder or a anxiety trigger. So I start avoiding drinking caffeine. I don't drink alcohol. When I do, it's not that much at all. Because I used to work long hours and I work different hours, so so I never really got into alcohol. So as far as that is concerned, one day I think back in somewhere in 2016, I think it was um early fall 2016. I remember one day eating pizza, right? And then guess what happened? I had a panic attack. I didn't have a panic attack after I ate the pizza. I ate the pizza for I think a uh for dinner one night. I woke up in the morning. I had a panic attack. So what went in my mind? I thought, oh my God, what did I do prior to me going to sleep? Right? I ate the pizza and then I relaxed for a little bit, like you should when you eat. And then after that, then I realized I didn't do anything but I ate pizza. And then when I woke up, and that's what I thought. I was like, oh great, I can't eat pizza because it was a panic. It was a trigger. The pizza was causing me to have anxiety. And then in my mind, keep saying, "Oh, pizza! I can't eat pizza! I can't eat pizza!" So what happened for a couple of months? I couldn't eat pizza. Someone asked me if I want to eat pizza. I would say no, no, no. I act like I was scared of pizza. I start watching football, and when they had commercial pizza, I turned. I looked the other way. How I pressed a meal. How I just changed the channel. I couldn't hear the word pizza. Couldn't stand watching commercial. If I smell pizza, my mind goes crazy because I start telling myself that pizza was the reason why I was having a increased level of anxiety. So I stay off eating pizza for a couple of months, and then one day there was my mom asked me, "You want pizza because they're going somewhere?" I say okay, and then I start my mind slowly remind me. Oh, it said, "Remember what happened to you last time," and then I start getting panicky because whatever you tell your mind that you're scared of, whatever you think whatever you're saying, what if in your head, you're gonna have that picture memory. Your eyes connected to your brain, everything in your body is connected to your brain somehow or some way. So my mind starts reminding me, remember what happened to you the last time you ate pizza, and I say, oh my God, I had one of my worst panic attack, which was true because I had that day. I woke up, I had 3 panic attacks. Right, I had the panic attack. Once I recovered from my panic attack and calmed down, fell asleep, woke up, had another one. So my mind was like stuck on refresh mode. And then when a couple months later, when I finally ate pizza again, I had to just sit down, watch TV, and listen to music to calm my mind down so I can eat the pizza. And then I took a couple of bites. I started feeling sick to my stomach, but at the same time I was hungry, so I ate it. And then a couple of minutes later, I went out and went for a walk. Right after I sat down for a little bit after I ate, and then I was like, whew, that was the hardest thing for me to do, was to eat pizza again. And then slowly I start eating more pizza, and then my mind is like, oh, there's really nothing wrong eating pizza. And then so now I can eat pizza. I'm not really drinking anything with caffeine anymore. I haven't drank. I think I drink what is that? Well, actually, I had drink caffeine for the first time. It was a wheat beer float. I think sometime last week. Sometime last week I had a wheat beer float. So that's the first time I had caffeine in over 2 years, and nothing happened. My heart rate wasn't increased. I wasn't having anxiety. But am I gonna start drinking caffeine again? Most likely not, because I don't want to. I told myself I need to eat better. I need to drink more water because I'm actually guilty of drinking more soda. Anything with caffeine. I think 95% of the thing I drink has caffeine. Or sugar, like juice. It's most likely not even real juice. And the other 5% is I'm drinking plain water. Now, ever since I started having a panic disorder, I've been drinking more water. Does drinking water help me with my anxiety? Lower it? I would say a little bit yes and a little bit no, because what really actually helped me with anxiety is, doing the things that I used to do. Leave my house whenever I want. Am I still considering myself housebound? I would say yes, because I still have my limits. I'm still not going too far from home. The farthest I have gone from my house would be an hour away in a different city, but I didn't drive. I went with my dad, and That was sometime last September, so almost a year now that went. Time goes by so fast, but as far as me eating candy and stuff like that, I have been eating a little bit junk food here and there, eating chips, a little bit of chocolate. Have I noticed my anxiety increase? I have noticed my stomach been getting a little bit upset when I start eating more junk, like eating chips. But nothing really bad. But at the same time, it's just my stomach is not used to eating those food that I used to eat because I haven't ate, junk food for like a year and a half, almost 2 years, So it's like my mind is like, oh, you used to always eat this. And I'm like, yeah, because when you work graveyard, hey, and then you don't bring food, there's really no way for you to get food unless you go to a fast food restaurant, like McDonald's, Burger King, whatever. And then sure, there's time I bring my food, but then sometimes that I get hungry and so I have to go buy something to eat, like 7-Eleven. So now that I'm not working, I'm eating like home cooked meal, and does it help with my anxiety? I would say, um somewhat yes and a little bit no. I'm eating healthier, meaning it makes my body feels better. So at the same time, I don't know. I don't think it's just the food that will help you with your anxiety. Everyone's different, but I would say it has helped me somewhat because I feel healthier now than I did. Even when I was having a panic disorder, I didn't really get sick, but I gained some weight. I gained the correct weight that I should be for my height, and but I still look skinny. It's just that I gained weight. But um, you know, when I didn't have my panic disorder, I wouldn't really go for walks. I wouldn't really go for bike rides. Like I'm doing now. So at the same time, anxiety has given me a whole new, gave me a lesson in life, and that lesson in life is, some life is too short. You have to enjoy your life. You know, but at the same time, you should do what you can do to live a longer life. Even though life is short, you should do what you can do to live it as long as possible. You don't want to go out there and do something that is going to get you kill, hurt, or kill someone else. But um, am I feeling depressed now? No, no, I don't. Haven't been feeling depressed. And like that, a little bit sad here and there. My ex and I were not together. We haven't been together for about 3 weeks now. Actually, yeah, about 3 weeks. So, I haven't seen my daughter for 3 weeks. I haven't talked to her or texted her for a little bit over. I think, yeah, a little bit over a week. Am I gonna see my daughter again? I don't know. I mean, she goes to the high school less than 5 minutes from here. So, am I gonna get upset that I don't get to see her? I mean, sure I am. She's 16 years old, but you know, um, but I'll talk about having anxiety and being in a relationship some other time. But as far as food is concerned, you want to eat healthy, you know, but eating healthy keeps your body healthy. You won't get sick as much. But at the same time, when I didn't have a panic disorder and I used to eat junk food, drinking soda, I didn't really get sick often. I would get sick every couple, maybe. When I did get sick, I would get really sick. That's the thing about me. When I don't get sick for, let's say, a year, 2 years. When I say sick, I mean like really sick. I would get, a cold, a little fever, here and there, but I wouldn't get like I wouldn't get like sick I would be sick for like a week. But when I do get sick, I would actually stay sick for maybe 5 days to a week. Okay? Especially when I get stomach flu, anything with the stomach, that's when I get really sick. So for me now is I try to eat whatever I can that is not gonna make me sick, because when you get sick, that increases your anxiety. Then you go start thinking, "Oh my God, there's something wrong with me." So that's why I said, whatever you eat, whatever you drink, and it increase your anxiety, you're gonna think that there's something wrong with you. And I was like that too, and that's what happened. And I used to eat a lot of processed food, because it's fast and it's easy. There's no waiting for the food to get cooked and prepped. You just heat it up and eat it. Um, but as far as now, once I start eating healthier, I feel, and my anxiety, for the first few months, my anxiety was bad. So that's why I slowly ease off eating junk food and stuff. But I was still feeling panicky because in my mind, I was like, I couldn't really eat. And, once I start having this disorder, I couldn't really eat. When I just take one or two bite of whatever I was eating, I felt full. I avoid eating because I was thinking, oh, it's gonna keep me up. If I drink water, I'm gonna think I'm gonna have to use the bathroom even more. Things like that. So it's like whatever I could think of in a negative way, that's what my mind would think. And now I'm not really thinking anything negative, but other than that, that's pretty much what I think on how food affects me personally. It's gonna affect you differently. So, um, you know, there's even caffeine withdrawal. When I stopped drinking caffeine, what I noticed, my headaches was getting worse. So I didn't quit, like I didn't ease off like I should have. I just quit cold turkey, things like that. But um, I'm actually happy that in a way, I'm actually happy that I had anxiety because, like I said, it gives me a whole new meaning in life. It changed my eating habits, my bad habits of not taking care of my own body, my own mind, body. Sure, the symptoms sucks and scary, but at the same time, anxiety has, you know, taught me a lot of things. It taught me that, there are a million people that have this disorder. There are millions of people that's going through something. Millions and billions of people that's going through something. And if you're one of those persons that say, "Oh, you're just weak-minded because that's why you have a panic disorder," um, people that have panic disorder, we're not weak-minded. A lot of us that have a panic disorder out of nowhere, you can be abused by someone. You can have a panic disorder. Something happened in your past that you don't remember until you get older, and then you start thinking back in the past, and then it triggered you to have a panic disorder. I wasn't abused, but I talked to a few people that actually told me they have a panic disorder because they were abused when they were a child by their own parents or like an uncle or like a family, and they didn't really think about it till they got older. And then once they got older and their mind starts remembering and they start thinking back to the past, and then that's what caused them to have the panic disorder. But anyways, that's pretty much it, and I'm going to throw some clips from my exposure therapy that I haven't been really posting. Um, some little short clips here and there, but other than that, that's pretty much it. haven't left my house for a walk at this town in a long time. It's like it's late in the afternoon. I mean evening. It's like almost 8:30 p.m. Hmm.